Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 15th day of February. Here we go. A little explanation for you about Tanis Esther, the fast of Esther, which is coming up next Thursday. First of all, Tanis Esther, you should note that in the usual year, not this year, but usually Tanis Esther is right before Purim. And the reason for that is because this is why we fast on that day. The Jews back at the time of the Purim story were faced with a great, great war. Even though Haman had been killed, the Jews were just given permission afterwards to not rescind Haman's decree, but to fight for themselves. And they defended themselves with God's help amazingly on the 13th of Adar, the day before that we celebrate Purim. They fasted on that day because whenever going to battle, Jewish soldiers would fast, praying to God for forgiveness and making sure that God would hopefully protect them in the battle. So because they fasted on Yud Gimel Adar, on the 13th of Adar, we fast in commemoration of that fast. They were victorious, and then so the 14th of Adar became the day of Purim. That's why we usually fast right up until the reading of the Megillah, read the Megillah, and then eat after the reading of the Megillah. This year, the 13th of Adar comes out to be on Shabbos, next Shabbos. Not tomorrow, but next Shabbos. And we almost never like to fast on Shabbos, and therefore we have to push the fast back. We don't want to push it back to Friday, which would lead us into Shabbos fasting, so it gets pushed back to Thursday. So next Thursday will be the fast of Esther, commemorating how the people fasted before they did the battle against all the soldiers back in Persia, according to the Haman's decree, even though Haman had already been hung at that point. Okay, that's the reason for the fast of Esther, and now you know the reason why it's pushed back to Thursday next week, 2 days before Purim, and then right after Shabbos we'll go into the reading of the Megillah. Thanks for logging on, and have a great Shabbos, and log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.